Welcome to Today on 2. It is Thursday, the 21st day of March, the winner of the Miss Sunshine Award.
I know me and Miss Jacqueline are trying to wear these spring colors, and it's just not working out because it is still cold outside, everyone.
Yes.
They lied when it says it was the first day of spring this week. Lied. It is cold.
And unfortunately, it's going to stay this way for another day or two.
That's right.
Maybe another week. Let's start with the weather. Brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. Make the switch to Mitch. Here's the Weather Almanac. Now pay attention to this. The average high temperature for March 21st in Cullman, Alabama is 68. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have average temperatures?
Wouldn't it though?
68 would just feel marvelous. Our average low is 40. The record high, 84 in 2004. The record low was 16. We're not going to get down to temperatures like that. 1965. Sunset this evening at 7 o'clock. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:49. Here's the satellite picture. You can see what's going on. Snowfall here and there in the northern states. I hope it doesn't get down to our part of the country. Let's see what the forecast looks like. Increasing clouds today. A high near 46, not 66 or 68, 20-some degrees below normal today. But look at tonight, 70% chance of sleet and snow. Accumulation up to an inch is possible by this time tomorrow morning. Low near 33, so hopefully whatever falls isn't going to accumulate except maybe on the grass. Tomorrow, a 70% chance of rain, still cold temperatures, a high of 46 again tomorrow. Saturday, more showers and thunderstorms, only warming up to 57, 60 on Sunday, but back into the low 50s on Monday and Tuesday. You're right. Your outfits you and Jacqueline are wearing for spring are not working.
They're not working.
No.
I am cold.
You need to be wearing coats
Yes.
like this.
Yes.
Oh, boy. The weather is something else for the next few days.
That's right.
Wow. But anyway, it is spring.
It is spring,
Even
as
though
they
it
say.
doesn't look like it. And maybe all the rest of us should dress in springy kind of clothes.
Maybe that'll encourage the weather to be a little better.
I would hope so. Okay, let's see. Who's our Facebook friend of the day for today?
Our Facebook friend of the day today is Miss Kitty Warren, and she likes James Spann and The Voice. And thank you, Kitty, for being our Facebook friend. And if you'd like to be our Facebook friend, please friend us on Facebook or Channel 2 Cullman.
And, of course, that was not Kitty in the picture. I think that was grandkids.
Yes.
I think so. Okay, who's coming to see us today?
Well, Miss Susan Glass will be here, and she is with Cullman Kids Mart, and we are so excited to talk with her about this event that's coming up this weekend.
Okay, that's what we have lined up. George Spear is here with news and commentary right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. to be upon it, and to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Time for news and commentary on this here, a Thursday, cold Thursday, that is. Hey, listen, before you complain about it being cold too much, remember there's still people without power, even going into tonight. Cherokee Electrical Cooperative in Center, Alabama, Marshall, DeKalb County, still people without power. So if you don't have a kerosene heater or something like that, or gas, propane, or natural gas, then I guess you won't be building far. You are. Lawmakers are telling us that one more year for mandatory school year dates. You know, the legislature last year wanted to change the dates that school began and end. They wanted to make sure that kids were still out during the summer vacation at a time when revenue could be really gained, you know, and such. The problem with that is that it shortens the school year to a point that if you have weather like we've had, and you've had situations like we've had regarding storms that went through earlier this week, then those schools have got to make up those days, you know, and it's hard. So what seemed to be a good idea wasn't necessarily a good idea, apparently, but they're going to do it for one more year. But come the 2013 and 2014 school year, that's when it will change. Summary of action in the legislature shows that yesterday the House gave final passage to a bill to make it a crime to threaten utility workers. Now go figure why we have to do that in Alabama. Threaten a utility worker? No, don't turn my power back on. No, I don't want my, no. You better get working faster. I want my power back on. My soaps are coming on this afternoon or something like that. Oh boy. In Limestone County, Alabama Chief Justice Roy Moore has allowed their circuit clerk, district offices and such to be open on Wednesdays. And why? Well, and I can't see why it would be any different anywhere else. In their county, they say that on Wednesdays their courts are busy. So when people get fined, they come downstairs to pay their fine. And if we're closed, they can't pay it. And they may not show up again, right? Go figure why it's allowed in Limestone. And I think whenever you're too busy spending the money like some of the judges and such as that, you don't understand that it's got to be collected, and you've got to be able to do business and serve the public. At least that's my view anyway. In Los Angeles, YouTube says, if you don't know what YouTube is, then you haven't been paying much attention to our show, because we, of course, put it on YouTube each day, and so there's an archive, and you can go back almost a year now, and some of those shows that were done back then. Anyway, they say that more than 1 billion people, that's with a B, are now visiting it online each month. They watch everything on YouTube, including Today On 2 and such. And YouTube is one of those places you send it to. It's out there in the cloud, right? I mean, it's not here in this building. It's not recorded onto a machine over here across the railroad or something. It's out somewhere up there in the cloud. Now remember that thought, the cloud, okay? Republican Teddy Turner, the son of media mogul Ted Turner, made news last month when he blamed his father's liberalism on actress Jane Fonda. You can't get much more liberal than Jane Fonda, right? Anyway, he was on Fox News saying that CNN, he says, CNN is pretty much to the left. Duh. And that he has such a hard time watching them, he mostly watches Fox, he says. It is so obvious whenever you watch some of these other networks, the slant they take, obviously, you know. And if Fox goes the other way, overboard sometimes, they're only partly compensating for all the other bozos who have CNN, NBC, CBS, and those kind of networks. And we talked about, did I mention the cloud earlier? The cloud out there somewhere, right? And it's not just our files or our music or those things that exist in the cloud, but I think some of our young folks are existing in the cloud. And why is that? Because on the front page of the Decatur Daily, don't worry about trying to get close up here, you know what happened yesterday? Had this guy walk up and demand that he had to have a free car. Why? Well, he was due it, he says. Now, this is the same guy who got caught breaking in, smashing. The police up there said, couldn't see how he did it in one night's time. He created like $100,000 to $200,000 worth of damage to those new cars at Lynn Layton Chevrolet. But he goes up to this guy yesterday, one of the salesmen. He says, I want a free car or I'm going to do more damage. Well, thinking quickly, the salesman said, well, have a seat. We'll see if you qualify, all right? So while he's sitting there looking at all these brochures, they call police. They show up. This guy expects a free car. I mean, you can get phones that way, can't you? You get phones that way. But not only that, this guy lives in the cloud. But let me tell you, some of our younger folks are really living in the cloud in the University of Tennessee. In the University of Tennessee, organizers of the University of Tennessee's first ever Sex Week will have to find a new source of funding. That's after some folks woke up and smelled the coffee. Wait a minute, you're spending tax dollars on what? On the campus? Right? They will not fund the controversial program with state tax dollars. However, the kids are still going to get some of the university's money. Now, you wouldn't believe some of these classes that they had planned for Sex Week. How to get laid. Well, tell me something. How far out in the cloud can you get? It's not just our electronic devices. It's our kids are living in the cloud, it seems to me, because they obviously aren't down here paying things like our mortgage payment, paying electric bills, you know, or paying cell phone bills, which they have fun playing in the cloud, you know. I don't understand that. Just never have understood that. And how far can we go? How far can we go in making payments to people who deserve those payments? I'm talking about veterans, people who have lost arms and legs, been disfigured. Do you realize that when this is after the Associated Press did some research on this earlier this week, an analysis of federal payment records found that the U.S. government is still making monthly payments to relatives of Civil War veterans. That's right. Civil War veterans. It may be hard to believe, but they're still children of Civil War veterans living, 2 or 3 of them. This is 148 years after the war was over with. At the 10th anniversary of the start of the Iraq War, 10 years later, more than $40 billion, that's with a B, billion dollars, are still going to compensate veterans and survivors of the Spanish-American War. That's in 1898 when that one took place, if you never heard of it. The World War I, World War II, Korean War, the Vietnam War, the 2 Iraq campaigns, and the Afghanistan conflict. All these costs are rising rapidly because there are more and more veterans. More and more people do this. But how can you continue to do that, right? I mean, we got to get serious about cutting costs. And some of these folks will never be the same again. I mean, if they don't show a wound or a missing limb physically, there are scars mentally for so many of them. Stay tuned. More of Today on 2 after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Okay, let me see if I can get this straight. George said that millions of people watched YouTube every day. But now since Today on 2 started on YouTube almost a year ago, it's now over 1 billion people watch every day.
That's right.
I didn't realize we were that popular. Wow! That's about the time you started co-hosting. Must be all because of Paige, right?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It is time to give away our prizes for today. Let's see what we have for today. We have the bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard. And we have the large pizza from Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. Those are the prizes for today. Of course, we'll ask you a question about one of our ads. And we start with Barnett Tax Service. Elna Barnett can file your tax returns, electronic filing. She also does bookkeeping for small businesses, preparing your W-2s and your 1099s. Barnett Tax Service on Main Avenue Southwest.
And the difference is not when you open our bottle, it's when you open our door, providing immunizations including flu, pneumonia, meningitis, shingles, and whooping cough. Borden Family Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy.
Renard's Gallery and Gifts, an art gallery for viewing and for purchase. Also gift store, jewelry, clothing, and custom framing available. Renard's Gallery on 1st Avenue Southeast.
Medical Arts Apothecary, a trusted part of your family for 50 years. They're a family-owned business with personalized care, and they're making a difference every day at Medical Arts Apothecary.
And fitness opportunities are available at the Wellness and Aquatic Center. They have the fitness center with weights, cardio, and professional training, variety of classes, the indoor walking track, and pool.
And Baldwin Counseling Center, having problems, need to talk, or want privacy? Well, Dr. Howard Rogers is the person to call. He offers weight loss, individual and lifestyle coaching, and family counseling.
Auto Tech, foreign and domestic auto repair and service. David Metfin, now located on County Road 1354 in Vinemont, between the Super Saver and Ridgemont Community Church.
And the Blizzard of the Month at Dairy Queen is the Oreo Mint Blizzard. It has Oreo cookie pieces with cool mint and creamy vanilla soft serve.
And Mullins Body Shop, over 50 years for auto body repair and towing. You can still count on them today. That's Mullins Body Shop. And those are some of the merchant ads. Our question for today, which one of our advertisers talks about the real message for Easter? The real message for Easter is available at which one of our advertisers? Our telephone number is 256-734-7399. The first person with the correct answer receives the bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard and the large pizza from Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. Tell us which advertiser has been talking about the real message for Easter. And we have a phone call ready to go. Hello, who's calling?
This is Charlotte.
Hi, Charlotte. From where are you calling?
From Cullman.
Okay. Which advertiser has the real message for Easter?
Yates Christian Bookstore.
That's right, Yates Chance Christian Bookstore. Stay on the line, Charlotte. Thanks for calling in. Yates Chance Christian Bookstore is our answer. Now let's look at the rest of our merchant ads. And we start with Mr. Hicks Menswear. Prom is here. You can get your tuxedos and formal wear at Mr. Hicks Menswear on Compass Way in Southwest Cullman.
And Tires for Less has more than just tires. They offer oil changes, minor engine repairs, and shocks and brakes repairs. Come and see Greg and the guys at Tires for Less. They're on 2nd Avenue on Highway 31.
Barnett Tax Service, serving Cullman for 41 years. No appointment is necessary. You can come by the office on Main Avenue Southwest, which is located a block north of the post office.
And get smitten at the Uniform Place. New styles and brands arriving for the season. She now carries the Smitten brand at the Uniform Place on 2nd Avenue. You can call her at 734-0662.
The crew at Earl's Body Shop reminds you, move over for emergency vehicles. Large and small towing is available, local or long distance. Earl's Body Shop on Highway 31 North.
And Cups Accounting and Tax Service. They offer quality service at reasonable rates. Check with Cups before you pay too much. They have free e-file and credit and debit cards are accepted. They appreciate your business at Cups Accounting and Tax Service.
Yates Chance Christian Bookstore, the heavenly gift that fits the season. Experience God's message this Easter. Yates Chance Christian Bookstore in the South Cullman Shopping Center.
And People's Tires offers daily specials. On this Thursday, you can get $3 off of an oil change. People's Tires is located on Catherine Street, and they have a different special every day of the week.
Sorelli, spring blooms with the colors of Sorelli. New items coming in each and every day. That's why you shop at Doug Doggett Jewelers on Compass Way in Southwest Cullman.
And Deb's Bookstore is your hometown bookstore just down the road. Browsers are welcome and gift certificates are available. Used books are half price every day and new books are 20% off every day at Deb's Bookstore.
And those are the merchant ads we have for today. We do have a couple of birthdays to tell you about on the 21st of March.
That's right. On this Thursday, Jenny Smith and Johnny Cohn celebrated birthday. Happy birthday, and you will go into our drawing on Friday for that possibility of winning an 8x10 portrait from Baker Photography and an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
And coming up next, we're going to talk with Susan Glass about Cullman Kids Mart.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Fire, accident, storm, they all happen in Cullman County. And for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with auto owners. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Karen. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Our guest today is Susan Glass, and Susan represents Cullman Kids Mart. Susan, welcome to our show today.
Thank you for having me. Very excited.
This really is a big event, isn't it?
Yes, it really is. We have grown over the years. Cullman Kids Mart has been in Cullman for close to 20 years.
Wow.
So it has really grown, and this year we'll be over at the Atrium on Highway 157, and we have absolutely filled that space.
Wow.
So, yes.
Tell us, 20 years... for people who are not familiar with Cullman Kids Mart, just exactly what is it?
Cullman Kids Mart is a consignment sale. We offer children's clothing, infant clothing, all the way up to juniors for the teenagers. We also offer maternity clothes and any kind of toys that your child might need, any bedding, toys, furniture, car seats, strollers, any kind of things that a child, infant may need, we offer it. And we strive to have the largest selection and the most affordable prices for our community.
Now, I know that this just goes on for one weekend, which is this weekend, correct?
Yes.
Now, how long does it take to get everything ready?
Oh my goodness. Well, we spent all day Sunday setting up our racks and getting our fixtures ready to receive our items on Monday. So our contributors brought their items on Monday. We received all of them. And we also offer a few special opportunities for the consigners to shop. And also we do take volunteers. And if you volunteer your time, then you get to shop an earlier pre-sale before the public. So we have several opportunities for people to shop or participate with Cullman Kids Mart.
So why not all year round? Why not keep Cullman Kids Mart open all year round?
Oh, that would be wonderful. But because we are limited on helpers and stuff, we just offer it seasonally. So we have a spring and summer sale, which that's what we're doing this time. And then again in the fall, we'll have another sale for fall and winter clothing and stuff.
Is it too late now for people to bring in items that's already...
It is for this sale, yes, but you can go to CullmanKidsMart.com and sign up for the fall sale. We'll go ahead and start issuing contributor numbers. Since you've missed this sale, we can go ahead and give you a contributor number for the fall sale, and go ahead and you can start pricing your items and stuff. Also on CullmanKidsMart.com, there is filled with information, and you can find out how to tag your items and like a pricing guide and items that are accepted.
How do people typically price the items?
Well, it's all on the contributor. They price their own items. And so usually they're about half of what retail or maybe even less. So it's always good prices that we find.
And what type of items are the most popular?
Probably the clothing and the toys. They are very popular. We have tons.
So kids don't miss the toys when Mom or Dad brings them in?
Oh no, they find those toys. Mom, I want this.
I was going to say, I can't part with that one. I haven't played with it for 2 years, but no, you can't sell it.
Sometimes that we encounter that.
But clothing, I can understand that, well, that's an ongoing thing. Kids outgrow clothing all the
absolutely.
time.
They grow fast and need a new supply constantly.
Do you have some kind of criteria as to the quality of the clothing?
Yes, sir. The items are brought in and they're inspected. So if there's stains, holes, missing buttons, they're rejected because we want to offer our customers the best material, or best quality items. So yes, they are inspected, and if they require batteries or something, we make sure they're in working order so that, like I said, we want to have the best quality merchandise for our customers.
So how long have you been working with Cullman Kids Mart, and how have you sort of seen it grow over the years?
Oh my! I started about 10 years ago was my first involvement with Cullman Kids Mart, and we were at the Civic Center, and we rapidly outgrew that space. So we've had to search for other spaces over the last few years, and it's really probably doubled since I've been part of it in the past 10 years.
So why the atrium this year?
Well, we decided, this is my first sale, so we thought we might try something a little different. The atrium is a very nice facility.
Yes,
for those who don't know, it's on Highway 157. It's a former greenhouse, so it's a big open facility. There's one smaller room that like I said, we have filled it up. So we're really excited about the new location.
Great. We're about to run out of time, so please do tell us the details about where and when Cullman Kids Mart will be open.
Okay, yes. Like I said, we're at the atrium, and in the morning, we'll be open to the public at 11 o'clock. We'll run until 6 o'clock tomorrow. And then Saturday, you can check us out between 8 and 5. And then Sunday will be 12 to 4 on Sunday. And let me also mention that on Saturday is 25% off.
Oh.
And then on Sunday will be 50% off.
Wow.
So as the sale progresses, the prices get a little better. So check us out. And also, I want to mention quickly, on Friday morning, in the morning at 9 o'clock is our special first-time mom sale. So if you're pregnant with your first child or even expecting your first grandchild in the family, they're welcome to come shop at 9.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you
for being
so
here, Susan.
much. I appreciate it.
We'll be back with more of Today on 2 right after this.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
Selling cookies is about the big picture.
You have to have a goal.
A big goal. Something you and your team want to do in the world.
We choose
Where the money goes.
a trip, an adventure,
Helping people out. Helping a lot of people out.
and about the money.
We are responsible for it.
Handling it, managing it,
Tracking it.
doing great things with it.
This is business.
Girl business.
The biggest girl-run business
In the world.
Did you think this was just about cookies?
Community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Cullman Jefferson Gas. And Easter at Daystar will be celebrated on Friday, March the 29th at 7, Saturday, March the 30th at 6, and Sunday, March the 31st at 8, 9:30, and 11:15. Experience powerful music and an inspiring message. And the Cullman Parks and Recreation will sponsor a 7-week dog obedience class with Barbara Bittner. Every Tuesday, starting March the 26th through May the 7th, puppy classes at 6 p.m. and adult classes at 7. And the Cullman Kids Mart is open this weekend. They're located at the Atrium at Greenleaf on Friday, March the 22nd through Sunday, March the 24th. For more information, you can contact Susan Glass at susan@cullmankidsmart.com. And our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Cullman Jefferson Gas. If your organization has a billboard they would like to send to us, please email it to channel2cullman@gmail.com, fax it to 734-7680, or friend us on Facebook, Channel 2 Cullman.
Weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Don't put those winter clothes away just yet. Cloudy today with a high of 46. For tonight, a 70% chance of sleet and snow, maybe accumulating up to an inch by tomorrow morning. A low near 33. Tomorrow, 70% chance of rain and a high of 46. Tomorrow, who's our guest?
Representative Mac Butcher will be here, and it's That's Politics.
Talking about the legislature tomorrow. Thank you for watching today on 2.
Have a great day.